go, Ed.
There we go.
Coming in clutch. What's going on, y'all? Capt.Collier here. Welcome back to the channel. Out here today, opening day of red snapper season here along the Alabama Gulf Coast. Got my two buddies, Ed, got Riley on the boat here, and we are gonna go out and see if we can get some red snapper in the boat. Should not be a problem at all. We're getting started this morning, catching some live baits. I would show you all the baits, but unfortunately the water here in the bay is very dirty, very muddy. So hopefully it clears up once we head out. We're gonna go about 25 or 30 miles or so. But that is some beautiful live baits. We'll try and get about 15, 20 or so. We shouldn't need very many. We've got some chum here, some dead bait that I've had in the freezer that I need to get rid of. But let's quit talking. We're gonna finish catching this bait. We'll see y'all offshore. So just to show y'all what we're doing here, we're just at a rig here in the bay, catching some croakers, obviously. Ed's using some dead shrimp. You can also use fish bites. The fish bites stay on the hook a lot better. And this is the Easy Pro squid. And so we got us some scissors right here. We're gonna cut these into little small strips, about like this right here. And we're just using a little high-low rig or bottom rig, chicken rig, whatever you want to call it. Small weight here on the bottom, smaller size hook. And the great thing about this fish bites is it has a mesh material in there where it stays on that hook much better. And we're gonna drop all the way to the bottom. We're in about 12 foot of water. There we go. Bait fish.
Nice. That's perfect size.
Got him right in the eyeball. Probably already got at least 15 in there. A few more and I think we'll be all right. That's a good fish. Bow up on them, Ed. That's got some good head shakes. Come on, come on. Y'all, look how beautiful it is out here right now. Just stopped at the first snapper spot here. Dropped one of our live croakers down. Ed's got us what looks like a good fish. I hadn't even got a bait in the water yet. Woo! It's heavy. See him coming up on the screen. Oh my goodness. 20 pounder to start the season. No! Dude! Woo! Golly!
Oh,
that's more than 20. That's a 25-pound fish.
oh my God. Oh man.
Holy cow. No, that's probably 27. That's a giant.
That's a big snapper.
Oh, Riley's got one over here too. That's a good keeper size, and this is trophy size. That's over 25 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Hold him up right here.
No.
Is that the biggest snapper you ever caught?
Probably. That's a big one.
Why are you sweating so much?
Woo!
Here, let's get a lay him out on the deck right there. Let's measure him. 28 pounds. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of meat right there.
Yes.
Appreciate it, girl.
Woo!
Feed a lot of people. I don't think we can fit 4 more of those in the box. You have to catch some smaller fish.
Yeah.
Woo!
That is a giant.
All right, Ed just got a stud snapper. I'm gonna drop down one of these big grunts. See if I can get one too. We're using a Abbott HXW Raptor. This is a 2-speed reel. We've got 80-pound fluoro leader, knocker rig set up with a 6-ounce egg sinker and a 6/0 circle hook. It's a medium heavy rod. This is a very stout meat stick. This is what I call this thing, and it obviously gets the meat in the boat.
Oh yeah.
I don't like breaking off on fish at all.
Yeah, I hit the bottom one really like 3 times.
Yep, we're in 105 feet of water, about 30 miles offshore. Just fishing a artificial structure that's out here. Come on, come on. Ooh, 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 ooh. That don't even look right. There we go. I don't think it's a 28 pounder, Ed, but it's not a bad fish. Couldn't even make it to the bottom. Nope. Oh, okay, he just came right on up. Not a bad fish. Woo! Trying to hurt me. So that was on the ground mullet. Good 8, probably 8 pounder, 7-8 pound fish. They're coming up high right now. Definitely a good boxer. We're not going to be picky today. We're going to throw our 6 snapper in the box, 2 apiece, and then go try to do something else. What a gorgeous fish. This is my first legal keeper snapper of the year. Hopefully many more to come. Big bait. All right, swap to the spinning setup with a little small weight. A lot of these fish are hanging up high, so we're just gonna kind of free line this croaker down. Ed's hooked up again. They can't all be 28 pounds. Yeah, he's a keeper, but we'll throw him back, see if we can upgrade. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, decent. They all feel bigger on the spinning setup. Back that drag down a little bit. Oh yeah, decent keeper. Now check it out. That is the perfect keeper size fish right there. Put one sow in the boat, get some 22, 23 inches. Gorgeous. American red snapper on the free line. So when I'm doing this free line, when I see these fish up higher in the water column, this is my preferred way to catch these fish, especially later on in the season when they kind of get smart on you. I'll just leave this bell open and let that live croaker or pinfish or whatever you're using swim down and let them find the fish. And this way you're kind of covering the whole water column, not just the bottom.
Get him.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Pulling some drag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a better fish. He didn't feel that big at first. I don't think it's that big, but it's definitely a decent fish. Yeah, on the free line. All right, we can back the drag down a little bit. We got that fish up out of the structure. There she is. There she is. I knew there was a decent one here. Woo!
Oh yeah. Help.
Yeah, go ahead and gaff her up for me. Man, your fish just trumps that one. Nice, good 12-pound fish.
Nice.
10, 12 pounder.
She's hefty too.
Yes, sir. I ain't complaining about that at all.
Healthy. Beautiful.
Good fish on the grunt. It's gonna be nice to eat up some of these. Go months and months throwing them back, and we just got so many red snapper here along the coast, so many reefs. Oh y'all, we just pulled up, fixing to try and get our last snapper for our limit here. Dropping the free line down and we're on. Come on. There he goes. Sounds like a good one. Found this spot one day just running on plane, turned back around and checked it. Ed's got a nice one, and for whatever reason I don't see any structure down there. It's just a bunch of fish hanging halfway through the water column. Got a good one? Bet mine's bigger. Good one. We're in some dirty water today, for sure. Yeah. You gonna get your fish up, Ed? Oh, I think yours bigger than mine. Dang, you got me. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's a healthy one.
Boom.
That's a good one.
Yep, we're gonna throw this other one back and throw this guy in the box. All right, y'all, we got us a nice double up to end the day right here. Ed got me beat again today. He's got 28 pounder and a nice good 14, 15 pound snapper to put in the box for our last fish. So we're gonna throw this girl back. And we do have a venting tool, which is basically just a hypodermic needle. You just pop right here, go even with their pectoral fin. If you chill out somewhere in this area. And you can just, I can feel and hear that air coming out. Push it out. And that will allow that fish to swim back down so we can catch another day. Bye-bye. She gone. All right, y'all, we're back at the house. We're gonna tear this scale right here. Get a good weight on this snapper. We're at 0. Go ahead, Ed. It's your PB. PB red snapper. Woo!
Oh my God.
What we got?
It says
27. Now that's after bleeding it, y'all. So I mean that's a 28 pound fish right there. Hold them up. Golly. First drop red snapper season 2025. Congrats, dude.
Thank you. That's my best one ever.
We ended up getting a pretty quick limit of red snapper. We're gonna go ahead and knock this fish out real quick. Of course, we're gonna be using the 9-inch sword serrated blade. I do like using this blade for these larger fish. You can also use the straight blade as well. We will break this out for some of the medium to smaller size fish that we caught. I'm gonna be putting this glove on just so I don't cut myself here. But this is a very large fish. We did bleed it, so the meat should be looking good. We're gonna make an initial cut here. We're way up by the head. There we go. Turn her around. I do prefer to start at the tail. However, you can clean her many different ways, however you would like to do it. Get up under those scales and just ride that dorsal fin. Get you an initial cut started here. Just like so. And just like any other fish, we're gonna lift up right here. Work down. Keep our blade rested against the skeleton. All right, come back this way. These bigger fish do have a fairly large rib cage, so we're gonna have pick up on this fillet here. That's a lot of meat right here. Once we get up over the backbone, I'm angling my knife down. Boom. That's a big old fillet right there, y'all.
Oh wow.
Monster fillet. I did miss a little bit of meat right here. I'm not perfect. We'll come back, get this with a knife once we get through with the other side. But very little. Go ahead and knock this other side out. The hardest part is just getting through initially. Once you do that, it's not that bad at all. And we are basically just doing the same thing on the opposite side. Still 20-pound fish without the fillets on it. We're also going to take the cheek meat and the throat meat out of here, but I've shown that in several other videos in the past, so y'all can go back and watch that if y'all don't know how to do that. But I do believe these guys are fixing to leave, but I'm going to take one of these fillets in the house. We're going to cook them up.